Yeah, look, he could want the codes or whatever he wants to, right? All of that stuff is not an issue for me. I don't really, I mean, that stuff I don't really care about. He can sit, look, with him, this is why I'm going to say this, right? What's your opinion on the Bitcoin chart? Are we bullish about? I'm still bullish. Genuinely, I'm still bullish. It's still a relatively bullish graph, just almost impossible to trade. That's the only thing I can tell you guys. It's virtually impossible to trade, and you have to just go with ultra low leverage and just play it by ear. That's it. It's the only way you can really play this market at this present moment, because it is insane. It's true insanity. To try and trade whatever is going on here, you have to be nuts, bruv. I mean, it's the only way I can describe it. It's crazy. Wait, is this working? Are we working? Come on. All right, cool. Okay, that's going good. All right. Yeah, you have to be crazy, man. It's really difficult to do, but I still think that we're relatively bullish, right? And what gives me the bullish indication, right, is that gold is starting to roll over. If any of you guys actually watch my my lives and my daily updates, right? I know none of you watch them because you come here and ask the questions that are stated on my lives every single time. By the way, you can go and check out the, actually, can I add this here? 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, I'm gonna add something here. Image, right? I've added the image. How do I select the file? Is this it? Oh my God. Oh my God. There we go, done. Okay, that's a bit big. No, that's too small. Never said before. All right, put that there. All right, there we go. Cool. The confusion time. They make it like it's so confusing. No, look, look, this is the situation right now. Previously, when we had a normal economy, right, when Donald Trump was doing his usual stuff, the chance of a rate cut. Actually, what is the chance of a rate cut right now? I haven't actually looked at that. What is the chance of a rate cut right now? 1 second. 1 second. What is the chance? What's the Fed watch here? Let me just have a look. Let's go Fed watch. What is the chance of a rate cut right now? Yeah, they're expecting a rate cut. There's a 99% chance of a rate cut. Where are the poppy bombs? All eaten, all done. Tip has been given. I got the fancy ones. It's the one with like the nut, the garlic and chili butter on it. It was amazing. Yeah, the market is expecting a rate cut. We're expecting a rate cut. I'm not surprised, because the problem right now is it's far beyond inflation. Inflation is not the issue anymore. They're worried about a whole entire market breakdown. That's what they're worried about. So the central bank is gonna be like, bruv, yo, what's up, George Sliver? How you doing? Anyone on the tube gets primary questionabilities and stuff and everything else, whatever I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Do I know what I'm talking about? I do know what I'm talking about. I kind of know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's that situation right now. So look, what's giving me the hope, bruv, right? I'll get rid of this crap, right? Bye. Yeah, what's giving me the hope is gold at the moment is tipping, right? Alvin, when pullback NGK, I don't think there's going to be a pullback, man. The only thing I will say, and I'm going to get to that in a second about the S&P 500. The only thing I'm going to say is that if we look at gold against Bitcoin, right? It's having a breakout, bruv. I mean, it's not really having a breakout. It's almost having a breakout. It's almost having a breakout. If this breaks out, right? If Bitcoin starts to become more of a tangible store of wealth asset, believe me, this market is going to go super duper nuclear to the moon level, right? That's what I'm looking at the moment. And if you look at USDT against Bitcoin, it's finding some strength, but it's still holding this trend line. The break of the bottom of this level here is going to be absolutely superb for Bitcoin. So I'm looking at Bitcoin only because alts are going to be suffering still a little bit. We're still not in a scenario where we could see alts having any. I mean, kind of, maybe, yeah, maybe, yeah. We could see some. Why is that there? That's got nothing to do with this. Maybe I still think we have a bit more into alts have some fun. I still think we have some more until alts have some fun. Although some alts are having some little popcorn effects, but it's going well. No pullback until 130k. I don't think that. No, I don't think that. There's a number that I've stated in the Alpha Hunters group, which looks plausible. I think that's a plausible number. But man, that was a good long. Look at that. That was a really good long. If you guys were in the Alpha Hunters, that long was sexy. Anyway, small little scalp though. USDT. Let's have a look at USDT. I'm a USDT man in it, Brev. I like to play those levels. It seems to hold really, really well, right? So I mean, USDT has done exactly what I said in in that videos that I do every single day. If you want to go and check it out, go and look here, there. Every day, single day it's there. Go follow and all the bell buttons and everything else. I talk about every single day. Now, where USDT is settling is a bit worrying. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit worrying. We don't want that to hold, and it could potentially still cause a bit of a pullback here. We just have to be careful. On the lower time frames, it looks relatively strong, and I don't want this trend line to be held by that level. And the thing is, there is a lot of support here, a lot of support, and I don't like that. However, we have seen a lower high produce, which is good, but it looks like a breakout of this trend, and this structure usually means aggressive pullout. So we could. Which TF is that, bro? What's TF? What do you mean by that? Time frame. Oh, I'm looking at 1530 at the moment. I'm looking. No, I'm gonna get to the larger ones. The issue that I find is that it's finding a lot of support here, and I don't like that. That's not good, right? I don't like that. That's not a good sign, right? Now, we have to see. Thank you so much. Who's that? Chris, thank you so much for that. Oh my God, I got 35 cents. Chris, don't make me have another curry tonight, man. I don't want another curry tonight, all right? My stomach's a bit burning as it is. I went for the, I thought, let's go. A good curry is when it's like really hot. It was a bit too hot. It's a bit too hot yesterday. Felt it this morning. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, 2 poppadoms tonight. No, I mean, no, it's not poppadoms. Yeah, poppadoms. They give it free, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I go for the fancy place, man. Poppadoms are free. You know what I'm talking about? Japanese toilet help. Oh my God, it was so cooling. You have no idea. I put the spray function on. I felt like I was in a Madagascar forest, but it was cooling. It was amazing. You know those type of sprays that you get in those like fruit shops? Imagine that. Imagine it. Imagine it. Imagine it, Brev, right? Let's see. That was my derriere getting that treatment. Ribbons! All right, let me look at the ribbons. What are the ribbons? Someone shout ribbons. What's happening, ribbons? I missed your show while I was at work for weeks, man. Some good pumps last week. Yeah. Thank you so much, Chris. Yeah, look, sometimes, this is the thing that I will tell everyone about this. And Chris, I hope you take this on board. There will always be other opportunities. This market isn't going anywhere. There's no such thing as always going to pump. If you can get away from FOMO, who cares? Whatever. There's always a chance. Good things. You have a be there or whatever it's called. It's called a Japan. Okay. All right, bruv. Right. You want to know how high tech my bathroom is, although this is now becoming the key theme of my life, right? Right. All right. Right. Let me just show you, right? So you understand. It's not even that. This is too small. Where's the controller for my bathroom? I have a control. No, it's the bigger one. Where's my one? I have a controller for my bathroom. All right, for my toilet activities, I have a controller that there we go. But mine's bigger, right? Mine's bigger, but it looks something like this. My ones look something like this, but it's got a little cradle on the side. This is the luxury that I live like that. But it's on the side and it has different type of functions for spraying. It's amazing. It even dries. I know you guys wanted to know about this. I can tell. What just happened? What was that sound? What was that sound? Did my Japanese toilet just call me? What just happened? What was that sound? I don't like it when sounds like that happen. What does that mean? Anyway, whatever. For you guys on YouTube, sorry about this. I'm sure you guys are here for a very serious show. One person's already left. God, anyway, whatever. So good. Right. Did you send a mail? Send a mail to what? Can you stream from your bathroom? I'm never going to stream from my bathroom. That's my personal solace. Hello, bro. Fat Cat still building? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Standard in Chinese hotel nowadays. Yeah. But it's amazing. You know, right, the reason why I found this out, I'm sure this is the type of crypto show you guys want, because you know that's how it works, right? But in England, you can't have it in England. It's actually illegal to have it unless you have a proper separate piping system that I had to put into my house, because apparently it's illegal to do it in the UK. That was an interesting and slightly expensive conversation I had with the local council. I've never in my life shut down the phone going, what do you mean it's illegal to have a spray function for your... Anyway, whatever. All right, look, back to crypto, right? Now, it's good that we're finding support in this scenario, right? So we need a breakout of USDT against Bitcoin. If it can have a breakout there, we're Gucci, right? We're in a Gucci situation. I think that we will go forward in the right way. The only worry I have is this bad boy right now, and I don't like the way it is looking. Like short term, I think we might potentially have a pullback. Let's see. We're at squeaky bum moment at the moment. ETH on crypto clarity approval. Where do we jump up to? ETH right now. Let me show you something about ETH. I'm giving you all the stuff, the good stuff here, even though 20 people left when I started talking about my Japanese toilet. It's just jealousy. You guys are just jealous of my Japanese toilet. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll say this, right? If we look at ETH against Bitcoin right now, we might actually that's interesting. I did not see that coming. Not even there. Very interesting. That is very, very interesting. We might see ETH rally. We need a green day in ETH for it to rally. This is ETH against Bitcoin, right? Now, if ETH is at a support level at the bottom of this channel, that is interesting. 1 second. Let me put this into the group. Sorry. That was a little thing for the... Huh. ETH looks interesting. ETH looks very, very interesting. Interesting enough to put 400,000 on it right now. Let's go. I mean, potentially. I mean, I don't trade with 100,000. Trading with 400,000 in this market, you'd be nuts. But 40K, yeah, could possibly. That is an interesting little chart that I haven't been monitoring. We'll see. It could still potentially break down here. This is a this is a stronger level. And anyway, I'm nuts. Nah, don't be nuts. Whatever. Yeah, you know, you live and you learn from your mistakes. It may not be a mistake, but you might do well from it. Who knows? It's all good. Yeah, that looks interesting. That looks veritably interesting. All right, let me just copy this. I'll put it into the Alphonse's group, see if there's anyone there that will want to jump on. All right, let's put this here. Right, cool. Thanks, AI. Look up to you for your charging appreciation. Oh, thank you so much. You don't have to look up to me, man. Just build your own. It's always the best. If you build your own, that's the best way to move forward. Honestly, it's super duper important. Yeah, it's super duper important that that's the case. Like, if you can build your own charting and understanding and learn from each one and journal every single aspect of what you do, it's the best way forward. Honestly, it's super duper important. Right, yeah, so that's interesting. That looks pretty interesting right now. I mean, if only Donald Trump wouldn't just continuously tweet opposite things, then we would be in a really interesting place. But yeah, man, that short is working out. I mean, that long is working out really well. Yeah, that was our shorting area that we did on USDT dominance, which has worked out pretty well. I still think the thing that's giving me a pure understanding of where this market is going is the USDT dominance chart. Right, there hasn't proved me wrong yet, and I think even if we get to a point, right, even if we get to a point where this could potentially rally and test the prior range up to here, because the only thing that I would say, well, has it come down 50% yet? Has it come down 50% yet? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. So we still have a chance for this to go down more. We could have potentially one more test of this 50% and then go and test the prior range up here. But right now, I'm still relatively bullish. What is the USDT dominance chart? All right. The USDT dominance chart is the relationship between how much money is in cryptocurrency and how much money is in actual stables, which is USDT. And I look at USDT because it is the largest stable coin. Hello, Enrich Gardens. It's the largest stable coin in out there at the moment. So its correlation is very, very important. So if you're seeing USDT go up, it means that you'll usually see cryptocurrencies go down and vice versa. So charting this, and it seems to chart beautifully. The levels at which USDT holds is super duper important. So is what USDT? No, just USDT. USDT and USD I mean USDT is the digital dollar, a form of digital dollar. There are other ones as well, as the USDC as well. That's Coinbase's one, which is going to be having some real problems if the Clarity Act goes through the way it is. USDT total market cap. You could do that if you want to. You could look at USDT total market cap. But if you just look at USDT, it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. It's the same understanding of what it is. But yeah, that is looking pretty good at the moment. Oof. That long is printing. That is printing. It's printing, bruv. It's printing. It's printing, bro. I just actually wrote that. Yikes. USDT total. Yikes. What's yikes? What's yikes about it? That's printing hard. What's this? Oh, I'm streaming. Someone just told me that I'm streaming myself. Right. Okay, that's cool. Now, any questions? What you guys wanted me to look at? Anything that's interesting, you guys? What's going on? Have you guys seen what is happening in the Middle East at the moment? Like, it's unbelievable what is going on. And the Mr. Tim Apple or Tim Cook is leaving. Man, I've actually, what's happened to Apple? Actually, I look at it, whatever. But I'm gonna be. I think Apple's gonna be the leader in AI, man. People are just not understanding. They're working on a compromise. If you belong to a Coinbase, they will allow collecting rewards. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Look, the Clarity Act at this present moment is, in its current form, will be very bad for cryptocurrency. That yielding ability is extremely important. I'll actually give us some source. Yeah, actually, I'll say it this way. In its current form, I think it could potentially be very useful, because what would happen is that then they would put it into actual projects. But DeFi is so problematic at the moment. Like, it's not a safe space, DeFi, at the moment in cryptocurrency. And I think one issue, like the Rave DAO, I know it's completely different, but like Rave DAO, and everyone will pull their money out. Good evening, Alvarez. Trying to follow from a night shift again. Did you see the Senate hearing of the new Fed chair? No? There's a Senate hearing of the new Fed chair? Can you link it to me, Philip Humphrey? That'd be good. I wouldn't mind watching that. I haven't had time, man. I'm doing so much stuff. You have no idea. I am, at the moment, consulting for an amazing project. Absolutely world-class project. And they might be actually opening up their pre-seed round soon. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure... Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm going to show you guys something. I might open up one second. I have a free channel here. Look, I have a channel here. Here. All right. This is the channel. Can I put it in here? Oh, I can't put it in here. Why can't I put it in there? What? Why can't I put it in there? Oh, I can't paste things. Okay. It was a Senate interview. I might watch that. It's kind of interesting. But I have a channel. I mean, it's only got 95 people in there. But I'm gonna start dropping some things in there. At the moment, why is that not working? Can I put it in here? Can I put it in here? No. I can't put it in here. Why can't I put it in here? How would I show this in a way that is... All right, this is the chat, right? It's on X at the moment. I mean, not on X, on Telegram, right? I'm gonna write in here. That's it. Is that it? Yeah, I'm gonna put it in here. If you guys want to join, at the moment there is a trencher putting in calls in there. Yeah, really good at the moment, but like, it's up to you if you guys want to follow. But I'll be putting a lot more stuff in there, free stuff. So if you guys want to follow, it's there. Check it out. Can I not send that? Did I just send it? There we go. That's it. You guys want to check that out. I'll put it into the tube as well here for you guys. If you guys want to go and check it out, there you go. There you go. Put it in there. There you go. Yeah, go and join. There's gonna be calls and stuff like that, and various other offers, and if there's gonna be like pre-sales and things like that, it's for everyone that wants to go, and you can go and check it out. Yeah, it's just for everyone to benefit. Good day. How's the battle? What battle? Battle with what? It was a Senate interview. I'm kind of curious about the Senate interview. I'm curious. How many of you guys are gonna join this thing? Probably none. Can I share the? Why can't I share the link? Ah, I can share it this way. Can I do that? All right, does that work? Why can't I put? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. Doesn't matter. The sad thing is this, right? I can't put a link at the top of my channel with all my other stuff on there because there are scammers that will try and not only scam people, but they will try and utilize that as a way to try and scam me. So I can't be seen to be showing all my other channels because it's a sad situation. It's already finished. Do you guys want to watch it? Should I watch it again? I haven't watched it. Was it interesting? Is it interesting at all, the Senate thing? At the gym listening to you while pumping weights. Please share links you mentioned DM please. Yeah. I'll just wondering where I can put it in it. I want to put it somewhere because I want to just start sharing stuff in there. That's what I want to do from now on. It's called Cursed. I wanted to do a call channel for a while, and I might just do that. Any type of projects that come my way that have a good smell to it, I will put in there, and any of the pre-sales and then all that kind of stuff, I'll put it into that level. What camera are you using? A good one. It's like $1,000, man. It's like $1,000 camera. That's why. What do you think about Tao? Actually, what is Tao up to? Let's have a look at Tao. Should we put the ribbons on the Tao? Let's see if the ribbons show anything on the Tao. Let's see what ribbons are doing on Tao. My worry with Tao, right? My worry with Tao, it's had a little bit of a pump, don't get me wrong, is that they really need to do something. Is the yellow ribbon crossing the blue ribbon? Never, man. No ribbons ever cross it. Senate hearings are just a waste of time, really. Yeah, it's just going to be, they're asking just fluff questions. See what the ribbons are doing. That's not good. Ooh, that's not good. If you want to know how these ribbons work, by the way, should I teach you how these ribbons work? I mean, it's don't look at it 100% styly, right? I'll explain to you how these ribbons work. Let me show you how these ribbons. Before that, let me put the I forgot to put this into the all right, okay. Sorry guys, I will sort this out. Everyone in the Alphonsus, I'm gonna put the indicator in there soon. Oh my god, that's interesting. Okay. All right. This is our proprietary indicator, by the way. So the way the ribbons work, right, is it works with contraction and expansion, right? So if it's expanding, it means that the general trend is calming down. Calvin taught us already. Did he? Did Calvin teach you guys? Am I pre-teaching the Calvin indicator? I mean, this is the free version, so it's terrible. But like the non-free version that Calvin sells for $29.99 for $29.99 is not the free version. All right, that's better for some reason, even though it's a complete carbon copy of this free one that you can get anytime you want to for free. Sorry, Calvin. Love you, bro. Never messaged me back, so whatever. No, I missed it. All right, I'll explain to you. All right, so look, when you see contracting ribbons like this, when it starts to contract in, it means that all the EMAs are agreeing in the general direction of where this token is going, right? And you will see that when you see an expanding ribbons, right? When you see an expanding ribbons and the actual what's it called? The actual bars go into that space, right? And then the ribbons start to contract. It means that it's at the verge of a trend change. So you see it here, right? You see it here, and then you see the ribbons contract. It starts to enter in while it's contracting, and that's a confirmation of a trend train, and it goes, then it changes trend from bullish to bearish. Now the problem here, right? Well, I wouldn't say it's a problem, but it could. We'll see. What this is showing at the moment is that there could be a continuation in this. That is interesting. we have to see whether Tau starts interacting with this level here, but this looks like a continuation down at the moment, unfortunately, right? That's not the best thing of all things. You just have to be careful with this. Tau is very news driven at this present moment because the good news is gone from it. The good news is gone from this thing. That's the only issue. Although it is technically in a massive range, right? It is technically in a massive range. So not too much gain, not too much lost, right? Ooh, those ribbons. Yeah, I know they're free, right? It's the free ribbons. You can get these ribbons, by the way. You can get these ribbons completely if you go in and don't pay anything. You can have it for free. But that's the only thing I have to ask you guys, right? It has to be free, otherwise I can't give it to you. Can you look at Hyperliquid? Oh yeah. Okay, let me look at Hyperliquid. What's the Hype doing? Yeah, that looks good. Man, Hype looks really good. What the hell? That looks really, really good. That looks really good. 1 second. Whoa. Okay, I already have RSI. That looks tasty, bruv. Oh man. All right, you can't see the thing I'm showing you guys. Can I move this down? Oh yeah, I can move it down. But why can't I move that one down? I guess that stays there. Why can't I move that one down? I would move this down there and put that there like that. Okay, cool. Right. What I will say and what I'm trying to show, by the way, you have to be on the tube to see this, not on the X, because you don't actually see what I'm doing right now. But what we're seeing right now, excuse me, right? What we're seeing right now is that Hyper looks really good. That looks really, really good. Yeah, Hyper might rally. It might take a few days to get there, though. Yeah. We're having a pullback now, but it could potentially rally here. Anyway. Ollie, why are you laughing? Do Bitcoin. I already have done Bitcoin. I put a call into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is look, right now, you have to just focus in on Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. Right now, right? Right now, we're in a bit of a Bitcoin focus. Bitcoin has just broken out of its resistance level on its Bitcoin dominance, right? So this thing is going to rally, and when it rallies, that's when we get to a point where things get very, very interesting. Hello, team leader. How you doing? Anyone on the tube wants to ask me anything? Do you like? Would you like to look at Chainlink? Of course, yeah. Let's look at Chainlink. Let's look at the link. Let's look at the link, bruv. Oh, God, it's so annoying, man. I want my chair, and the chair is not like doing anything. 1 second. Let me look at link. Although I kind of don't want the Fed to cut. You know that. I kind of want it to keep the same. If it could keep it the same, that would be amazing. Hello, Trapple. How you doing? Do you think the US dollar will collapse within the next decade? No chance. Absolutely no chance. Oh my God. Bro. Right. Bro. Link. Just want to explain something to you about Link right now. What it is doing right now is stupid bullish. I just want you to understand that. On the larger time frame, this looks stupidly bullish. Yeah, that looks... Unless Donald Trump does something silly. Look, one thing I'll tell you about these type of things. This is consolidation, right? It's consolidation at full, right at support. Right at support. I mean, we could do another trend line here. This is on a higher time frame, right? So it could take a few days to get there, right? But we're still at support here. Like, the longer something consolidates at support, the larger the move is going to be. I can smell a new cryptocurrency coming out in 8 years. Possibly. Look, the Clarity Act, right? Stable coins are only going to bolster the dollar. I want everyone to understand that. It's the only reason why they're pushing it through. It will the dollar will dominate the world if the Clarity Act goes through. Just to be clear with everyone. That's the fundamental factor of all of this. So I have to be very clear. Right now, ETH looking better than Bitcoin. We could be in a situation. 1 second. Whoa. Things are moving very quickly. 1 second, guys. 1 second. We could be. I'm gonna get to everyone's question, so ask it, and I'll get to there. Right? Everyone's gonna ask as many questions as they want. I'm here to answer everyone. ETH right now. I don't want the low time frame. Whatever. On the day, it's not looking. I mean, it doesn't matter. The problem with these channels, right, is to get it correct. You have to wait for an area, potentially there. It's hard because we haven't had. That's the support level. Sorry. When you get 3 consecutive candles or more, that's a strong area of support. If ETH, and I want to say this to you guys very, very clearly, right? Wow. Things moved very, very quickly. 1 second. If ETH gets above this level, if we get a green day on ETH within this channel, within this support area, then ETH could be very, very interesting. But we need a day close in the green. If it breaks below here, then look at this secondary level here around the 3.61%. Until it confirms that, I ain't saying nothing. At the moment, it's Bitcoin only. Bitcoin is king at the moment. No ETH isn't. Oh wait, okay, here we go. 1 second. There's a lot of questions, my man. 1 second. 1 second. Right now, yeah, Bitcoin up, oil down. This is my strategy. Oil's gonna go up. I don't know why people are like that. These oil at the moment. Man, I was right. Oh man, you guys have to listen. Oh, man, why are you not watching my daily? If you go here, you see my daily updates on the market. I said it. Anyway, I'm good. Sorry, I was really happy about getting stuff right. It's not often. A lot of people say I don't get anything right. So, but I'm happy to get one thing right. Finally, within 24 hours, I got something. I mean, not even that. 6 hours, I haven't got anything right. Well, okay, an hour. In an hour, I haven't done anything, so I haven't got anything right. I can smell a new. Okay, I said that. Chainlink, we checked that. Chainlink said, "Hi, my favorite guy. Hello, Miss Stardust. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you." Crow, I'll check out Crow. Do you think Cardano has potential? I think all old school have. Large caps are going to do well at the moment. Just look at the Bitcoin pair. Let's see where it is. Do you say Cardano? Do I have Cardano here? I don't have Cardano. Just look at the pair. Just do Cardano USDT versus Bitcoin USDT, and you'll see if it's got potential or not. If it's going up, it means it's a good potential. ETH is growing. Yeah. My wife says I'm never right. Oh, that's all right. I'm never right as well. I was wrong about something today, and to this moment I still have no idea what I was wrong about. I just went, okay, food. Will food finish anything? Gift food. What of these 2 things can I provide you that will help me get out of whatever I've just done, which I'm not too sure about? I talked about an oil long around here. I said that there was it was finding support at this level and rounding off. You're you are not supposed to know. Apparently, I don't know. So I'm just like randomly doing nice things for something that I'm not too sure what I did wrong about. That's where I am right now. I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong. Yeah, okay, yeah. I can tell you don't have a wife. I can tell you I can tell you're not married. Now that's it's at 90.3 and it will affect Bitcoin. Now I think Bitcoin's gonna be fine. Genuinely. I think Bitcoin has a until I would say until any real factors are going to change. I think Bitcoin is in a very very positive situation, real strong situation right now. The only area that I have a bit of worry is USDT. USDT is in a bit of a squeaky bum area right now, and it's finding support in areas where I don't want it to find support. Although that short was sexy, USO, right? I can tell. I know. And you know what my friend said to me the other day? He's not married, right? He said to me the other day, it's like, why do you ask your wife for stuff? Like, just do whatever you want to. I was like, okay. Yeah, all right. Hey, Riz, how are you? I sent you a message on Discord after contact you on TJ. Happy to be back there. What? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, send it to me again, man. I don't look at Telegram so much. I'm gonna start a Telegram page now, so everyone else who doesn't want to join into the Alpha Hunters can just go there. It's just gonna be a channel. Maybe I'll start it. Maybe I'll just start it. I don't know. I mean, I'll keep it whatever it is. There's about 95 people following it, or maybe I'll just do. I don't know. We'll see. Now I don't think it's gonna affect. Yeah, I'll send you a message on Discord. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm pretty not on Discord, just on in Telegram. Just keep sending it. I look. Do you want to see how many messages I have on Telegram? Do you want to see how many messages I have on Telegram, so you guys can understand, have a clear understanding of. Can I show this to you? Can I show you my phone? I don't know if I can show you my phone. I have 20,103 messages on Telegram. So if I've missed it, you know why. You know why I don't listen to it. That's why I don't message anyone either. 99% from me. I know Kurt keeps messaging. I've changed numbers and like names as well. I don't know where he finds it. I think he hacked my phone. That was originally yeah, probably, yeah, possibly. That's Crow, thank you. Oh yeah, cause let me look at Crow. Let me see what Crow's up to. Let's put it into the ribbons, ribbits. All right, let's go in here. Yeah, come on. Where's Crow? I just had it. Crow. There we go. All right, cool. I mean, I'll say this, right? I got a message from Malvers on Telegram. Possibly, yeah. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Character Stoker. Yeah, it's Stoker. He's a CIA agent. You should be recruited, man. Hey, good evening, Cryptus. How you doing? All right, look. Let me show you this. I will say this. I mean, it's super crude. Let's go in the high time frame. I mean, it's super crude. And it's almost like you can't say it. But it could potentially do well. We are at like potentially. I have to go to where we'll catch you later. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much, Philip, man. I absolutely appreciate it. Anytime. I will say that a lot of Alvarez has mentioned me a lot on TikTok. Yeah, I know. Apparently, yeah. I know, and they're the ones that report my lives as well, because they repost my live on their channels, and then they put a whole bunch of scam links on there. But I'm the one that's the problem, apparently. But yeah, I mean, I would say that technically there is a massive falling wedge, and we have had a 1, 2, and if we get a third consecutive candle of green, Crow could rally. It's a possibility. I mean, all these coins are at. Let's check out the pair. Let's look at Bitcoin pair. Do we have Crow here? Yeah, we do. I mean, on the weekly, it ain't looked too hot. What about against? Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it could do. It just could take a bit longer. That's all. It could definitely do that. Right. What else do you want me to do? Hello. Thank you so much for the follow, everyone. Anyone who's going to be who haven't doesn't know me, just follow and press the bell button, or don't do it, or whatever. I don't care. It's up to you guys. You're only getting benefit from me. I don't take anything from you guys. Basically, never. So it's up to you guys. If you don't want to follow, then you can go follow someone that will take something from you. Yeah. Ooh. Let's have a look. Good luck with your trading. Thank you so much, team leader. I appreciate that nice sentiment. It's good to have a nice stream. Oh, it's still early. That's why. Okay, that's nice. I can't wait for the crazies to come in. It's the happiest moment of my life when they come in. Hello, Mr. T. Yes, Fat Cat. Let's hope for some deals here. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Donald Trump has shown his hand, right? He's shown his hand. Donald Trump has shown his hand. He's there. He's stated in more words than one that this guy, he does not want to be in this conflict. So he's looking for the best possible the best possible, has a fucking core in here, the best possible outcome for this war. And all he cares about right now, and the reason why he's taking longer to end this thing, is because he wants an off-ramp in a way that makes him look amazing. That's it. That's the singular thing that he is waiting for. This conflict is over. I'm telling you, its conflict is over. There is no a question in my mind that this conflict is over. Yeah, Sol looks very good. Yeah, Sol looks really, really good. Not so hot in the short term. I mean, really, really long term. It's got a lot of work to do there. But again, look, I'm going to show you something, right? I'm going to show this to everyone. All of these are mega, all of these are mega falling wedge scenarios. And again, look, it's finding. This is the thing I'm showing everyone. Everyone needs to see this, right? There is consolidation that is happening at these levels, at the lower levels. Consolidation at these lower levels is a massive. Hello, Angel. How you doing? Pendle recovering nicely. Hello, Kevin. Yeah, thank you so much. Let's look at Pendle. I still have Pendle. See, look, I have no problem with waiting for a long time. I have no issue. And I will say this to everyone. That's look, okay, here's a prime example of what's going to be happening to a lot of tokens. What does this? I mean, it's like, okay, it's a bit dirty, this one. Everything's a bit dirty. Everything right now. Hello, Stro. How you doing? Thoughts on token bot clanker bot? I don't know what that is. What's up, brother? Thank you so much. Yeah, look, a lot of tokens are going to start doing this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying, bruv? I'm giving you some mega like world class, out of this world, like, oh my god, that is some alpha, right? Put a little river along this. Oh yeah, Riverside pumping again. Oh. Looking at that graph gives me confidence, bruh. Oh yeah, that, oh, woo, that, if I've ever seen a coin that looked more bullish than that, I don't know what it could be. Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Look at that. It's like a piece of art, that is. Look at the way that the ribbons have curved over in such a way it doesn't even know what to do with itself. All in, full port. Full port raved out. I can trust them. This is raved out. The massive rug that happened from a bunch of anyway, whatever. There's only way is up. Well, I mean, it can still go down. I mean, it can still go down quite a bit. I mean, if we look at it right now, I mean, it could technically go down at 85%, but you know, it's not the end of the world. I think they could survive it. I think you can survive 85% drawdown. It's nice. It's cool. They can make some double profits here. You think it looks good for a small TF short? Small T. What do you mean by TF? Sorry. What do you mean by TF short? My brain's not working. What's a TF short? Time frame. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Let's have a look. Look, I'll say this about ETH on a small time frame. Maybe it's right at support right now, right at support, and it has found support there multiple times. But there is a chance it could happen. Yeah. 1 second. Let's look at the time. I need. Look at the larger time frame here. There is a chance it could happen. Oh, be careful with ETH, man. It's at such a real difficult area. 1 hour, 4 hour. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it needs to lose. Look, for it to be a possible shorting opportunity, it needs to lose this little range here, the 2309 to 2304. It needs to lose that. If it starts losing that, there's a real chance it could happen. A real chance. You're right. But I would be very careful, because this level around here, around the 2286, will be a very strong bounce point from there. Be very careful of this. I would have taken it once it rejected off the 50% line here. That's what I would have taken it. Right now, you'd have to be quick. But yeah, possibility. Yeah, I think there's a chance that it could pull back from here for sure. Yeah. Is Rave down over, or will it come back? I don't. If it comes back, it will come back because the people who are running it, Monday, May 4th, I think, is when we will see a big move down. Why would you say that? Why'd you say Monday, May 4th? I mean, maybe. Look, the only way I will say this, right? The only way I will say this about May is if we rally into May aggressively, if we see a full Bitcoin rally going into May, then possible. I won't say May 4th. I would say the first week of May. That weekend, I think I will be fully pulling out. Ares, how is it going with Fat Cat? I hold it when I was out. Curious if I mean it's. I think Fat Cat is up. Let me look. I have no idea. Where is Fat Cat at the moment? Why is everyone asking me about Fat Cat? Is it pumped? Holy moly. Maybe there's something going on with Fat Cat. I don't know. It's only up 4x from when I told you guys about it. 4x. 4. That's what I'm going to say. 4x. Damn. Anyway, whatever. But I'm not saying buy it. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Before you guys go, oh, but yeah, please don't do that. But yeah, I don't think. I mean, if RaveDAO comes back, I'll say it this way, right? If RaveDAO comes back, it will come back because there's prison sentences possibly happening. That's the only way this thing will come back. I'm telling you now. That's the only way. If this guy can disappear into a different country that can harbor him, and there's no authorities that will come after him, this will not come back. But if you see him, if you see him something going like American authorities are looking into Rave Dow, watch this thing pump. watch this mother pump. I'm full port into it. I'll get like 400x out of this thing. The guy will throw everything back into it. Everything. 100%. No, I'm just curious if I missed things. I hold my things, but I believe it. Yeah. Look, so I'll say this with Fat Cat, right? There are things in the works, and I'll leave it there. There are things in the works, right? I mean, you're looking at, this is the thing. This is what's really funny, right? I told you about it 2 weeks ago. Being out of crypto for person. Of course, man. It's always good to touch grass, right? I told you about it 4 weeks ago. Let's look at one that's pumped. All right, let's look at. Oh wow, this is pumping. Wow, that's cool. All right, how much has this moved since last week? What are we looking at? Okay, it's moved. $2x. It's moved 2x. That has moved 4.5x in that same period. All good. Being out in crypto since person. Oh yeah. You what? I will burn all my Lacoste stuff. It's all going. I will never look at Lacoste again. Let's look at Rune. You want me to look at? Who wants me to look at Rune? Which person on YouTube that will press the like button 10 times will get the next thing I look at? Haha, yeah, burn it. Lacoste is bad. Bruh, it's only sweatshops, man. I only buy things from sweatshops. If it's not done with sweat, why am I even buying it? Hey, man, how you doing? Thank you so much. Good. Fantastic. Oh, for Kirk. All right, cool. Right, what do you want me to do? Rune. Let's look at Rune. Let's look at what's happening with Rune. Oh, man, you know what? I might... Wait, did someone just send me a gift? Oh my god, someone just sent me 10 cents. What's happening? Are you guys okay? Why are you guys sending me such small amounts of money? What is this? What's this? For you also, happy to hear your voice again. Thank you so much. What's this small amount of money you guys are sending me? Excuse me. I only take dollar dominations. None of this 10 cents crap. I've got my poppadoms. I want a curry, man. Buy me a curry, man. God, anyway, whatever. It's all good. Cool. That's TikTok's fault for having cheap options for gifts. You need to step it up. Wow. Wow. I don't know what that means. Where's the creaky chair and your bed frame? Okay, the bed frame is moved. It was never a bed frame, and now I'm in the office. You know the office I've been talking about for ages. We need entries only. Yeah, buy me a curry first. Like, what is the point of a penny gift? Like, who's making money off that? TikTok is. TikTok is definitely making money off that. Because I don't see a penny. I get like 10 cents. Just saying, bruv. This is gig economy, man. TikTok's getting me like 0.004 out of that penny. No. Not enough for you to send heart me. Here is a mega important. Yeah, of course. All I need is likes. That's all I want. And a few roses now and again. I'm a cheap date. What's wrong with that? What did you say? Which one do you want me to look at? What was the thing? Vet. All right, let's look at Vet. VeChain. Now you're right. Creator gets 0.0 out. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be a TikTok gift millionaire soon. What are you talking about? Collecting those pennies, bro. Start from anywhere. You know, starting from the bottom, and I'm still here. That'd be a good song. Starting from the bottom, I'm still here. No, it doesn't work. All right, where was I going? Okay, cool. What do you want me to look at? You want me to look at something? What's Audius? What's Audius, bruv? Audius. What's Audius? This? Audius? Is this it? Audio. I mean, it's pumped. It's pumped, bro. But yeah, I mean, it's pumped. That will get eaten up aggressively, bro. Like, yeah, super aggressively. This thing is going down to 0.0 like 20 cents. It might even break down to test previous highs, man. Yeah, 0.0860 most probably. Vet. Oh yeah, vet. VeChain. You know the thing with VeChain, right? The thing with VeChain. Don't get me wrong. I really like VeChain. The people who run it are really cool people as well. But when they changed their system, their staking system to something, whoa. Oh my god! I got a rush of gifts. It's what? Nah, you guys are just you should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed that these guys are sending me 20 cents. Oh my man. What was I gonna do? VeChain. Where's VeChain? Why can't I? Oh, god, let me look at VeChain. 1 second. Oh. Yeah, not bad. Let's look at this on a larger time frame and get rid of this crap. No, not that crap. This crap. Yeah. Look, VeChain is sitting right at its support. Right at its support, right? And a lot of these tokens are all in massive Clarity Act pushed until May now for markup. Oh no. Oh no. Really? Where'd you hear that, Darren? It's pushed till May. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. It's the thing is from the last thing I remember from the Clarity Act and what was going on is that the banks were lobbying aggressively to stop it from being passed. That's what I was seeing. Like there was an aggressive rally happening against the Clarity Act from the banks. No, I mean no, I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm really not surprised that they're because it will be the end of them. This is the thing you guys need to understand, right? It's a Senator X from oh no. Can you link that by any chance, Darren? I would like to read that. Send that to me. I want to look at it on stream. If a bank is aggressively rallying against something, you need to understand that rally is for a reason. And that reason is that they're trying to protect their very existence. If exchanges can and various assets can pay interest in the same way that banks can do it, it will be the end of banks. I promise you that. Everyone here who is in cryptocurrency right now, everyone here is in cryptocurrency and have used payments and sending money and this and the other, right? If you had to say all of a sudden all crypto transactions had to be like traditional fiat transactions, how many of you would be happy with that? I'm going to say 0, because once you've experienced the ease of transaction within this industry, oh my god, going back to normal sending money in normal fiat through banks makes you want to do. I couldn't. This is a real story, right? This is a real story. So I used to be able to put money into my credit card, right? But they've removed that. They've removed that now because someone, instead of using their debit card, they use their credit card to put money into that. And because it's put into the credit card, they can't get that money back. So she complained to the ombudsman that now have changed that bank's policies. So you can't put money into your credit card now from the machine because of that one month. This is the insanity of what we're living through in the real banking system. And it is like freedom and fresh air, the cryptocurrency. And if there's a way you can do that, and then there are third world countries that are going to be going through currency depreciation and full country debasement that's going to go through. I'm telling you, cryptocurrency is the place they're going to go to, not through the traditional banking systems. That's what I'll say. That's the one thing I'll say. Do I like XRP? I love it. Have you seen my target for XRP? Let me show you my target for XRP. I'm going to show it to you. 1 second. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Wait for it. There you go. That's my target. That's my target for XRP. And I think we'll get there. I really do think we'll get there. There's a chance that we can get there. A couple of months, maybe. A couple of months we'll be there. What? You didn't see it? Let me take you there again. Let me take you there again. There you go. There. That's my target. That's my target for XRP. And I think a couple of months we could get there. I really do think. I really do. Yeah, that's. I really do think it's the future. If it's not 20K, you're wrong. No, I think it's 10K. I think 10K. I really think we can get there. Because apparently, this is my favorite thing. What's the target? 10,000. And I really do think we can get there. And the reason why I think we can get there is because the Clarity Act apparently is going to make XRP the biggest coin in the world. Apart from the fact that it's a literal, it literally does what XRP does. Literally. And I don't mean figuratively. And I mean actually literally. And my favorite thing is, right? And my actual favorite thing is, right? And this is my favorite thing. Fed Chair nominee Kevin Warsh says crypto is now part of the U.S. Financial system. Insane. That's a wild thing. And I'll say this, right? I'll say this. What was the biggest thing that I like about XRP, right? Is that how Ripple themselves have literally said that they are not bound to XRP, and they will do whatever is needed in the new stablecoin industry, which to me sounds like they're saying that they may not support XRP for too long. That's all I'm going to say. Now, the one thing I'll say about XRP, the chart is looking really sexy. That's all I'm going to say. Remember I drew this? Remember I'm drawing this on everything right now? Well, it doesn't really work on that one, but whatever. Let's be disgustingly inaccurate here. Right? Remember I'm drawing these things on pretty much every single graph that I'm showing you right now. Remember I'm showing that? Well, XRP is already breaking out of that. So XRP could most probably move up from here. RLUSD and XRP have separate use. That's true. That's what I'm saying. 10,000 is a possibility. Now, I'm not saying that that XRP can't pump. I really definitely do think it can do. I really do. I mean, like right now, it looks like it's on the bottom. I really do think that XRP could rally, to be very, very clear. Especially if you start looking at like I have no sort of like affiliation and connection and love for a coin in any way, right? Like biggest like shout out, maybe Fat Cat, but whatever, right? Because it's based on my cats, whatever. But I will trade a coin if it looks bullish. I don't care. I genuinely don't care of what it is and what can happen. But I'm okay with the 2x. I'm okay with the 3x. I would be very happy with that. That's cool. I'm okay with that. You know, putting 20K into a coin and 3xing it, that's a good return. But if we look at the pairs here, I mean, if you look at XRP against Bitcoin, that looks amazing. I don't want to. That looks really good. Like really, really good. It's already, look, you're seeing, that's already looking like it's going into a positive direction. So I'm happy. Yeah, XRP could definitely rally from here, most definitely, without a question about it. And if it does become the most valuable token in the world, because apparently market cap doesn't matter. I don't know how that works, but whatever, right? If it does get to, I don't know, $1,000, which would literally make it the most valuable company in the world ×2. It would be more valuable than Nvidia and Google combined. Yeah, it would be more valuable than both those companies combined. If I understand correct, XRP is what transactions are settled in, as opposed to swapping stablecoins between it. No, it's the XRP is the currency exchange across banking systems, but you won't need that with stablecoins. 4+ end of 2026 to early 2027. What do you mean by that? Easy. XRP is not as a company. It could be. All right, Doodle, thank you so much. It could be a company. I really do think, Sensei Alvarez, thank you so much. I mean Bitcoin. What do you mean Bitcoin? Botcoin? I mean, it could be a botcoin. I might launch a meme coin called Japanese toilet, by the way, just so you guys understand. XRP made me 6 figures already. Yeah, look, if you're in already, look, if you got in early, XRP was a beautiful play. I mean, you did have to wait 8 years, don't get me wrong. Apart from that, it was worth it. See, look, XRP is a key understanding, right? This is my key understanding of XRP. You had to wait 8 years to get to where, was it 8 years? Oh, I don't know. 4 years. 7 years, right? You had to wait 7 years to get to where it was. So for all those people that are sitting on tokens and going, oh man, it's never gonna work, that have good fundamentals, look at XRP as a use case. Look at it as a use case, right? If you have good fundamentals and good understanding of the token, if it's growing, 2013, what would that make it? Was that 10 years? How many years is that? What year are we in? Okay, whatever that matters, right? Like that looks like a breakout to me, Bref. Soon XLM will explode so hard. Soon all will use XLM soon. 1 trillion market cap. I mean, sure, if you have that 13 years, there we go, maths, right? Whatever, you had to wait 13 years to get there. But if you did, if you had bought XRP back then at that time, you're up like hundreds of thousands of dollars. See, this is the thing, right? This is what people really, really miss about what's happening with this, with cryptocurrency. You're okay to wait for a pension and put money into it for the majority of your life, right? And then get to the end of your life to get a couple of grand a month. But waiting 4 to 10 years on cryptocurrency is like, bruv, what? I want it tomorrow. Bruv, it's gone down 1% tomorrow. That's why when you get crazy instability in the markets, right? You just go spot. What's wrong with that? That's it. That's the only thing that you need to do. Masons will do all to force you to USDT XLM for payment around the world. Hayek, take it easy, man. Take it easy. I feel like you've been up for a long time, right? I think you've been up for a long time, and you're like really going there. Take it easy. Take some sleep, man. Have a nap or something. I feel like that wire is very strong in your mind. Alvarez, 2 questions. First, when you get to be starting classes and when you realize, okay, the indicator should have been it's today or tomorrow. I'm trying to connect there's a WAP app to getting the indicator published. It's taking a bit of time to do that. The classes hopefully shall start this week. Hopefully. We're just trying to get everything ready so we can start. We want to start the classes in a way that when we start, we can finish it in a good way, right? So we have a plan of what we will be teaching, what's going. It's gonna be basic. The first one will be very, very basic. I think one of the classes will literally be going through. Actually, it could be 2, 3 classes going through trading for you itself. XLM is XRP's son. That's not a really good way to sell it, but I think XLM could do well. I think all of those tokens could potentially do well. Look, what you just have to look is that on TA value, XRP looks good. On TA looks good. What happened to yo? Oh my god! What happened to Bitcoin? Damn, that a dirt bag. The little scalp was good though. Error. Okay, so that if I understand correct, XRP. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah. Best crypto for long-term investment, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. In that order. Told you 1 p.m. dump. Yeah. Is it 1 p.m.? I mean, it's 6:30. We'll see. I mean, I'm still ready to. I mean, like, all this stuff doesn't really mean anything to me. We could have a bit more of a pullback, to be honest. Right? It's not that much of it, but I'm still relatively bullish in the market. These are all small little moves, man. We're not talking about massive amounts of moves at this present moment. Like, these aren't huge moves. But we have a clear market structure shift. Clear market structure shift. This thing could go all the way down to 74 and it still wouldn't matter. It just needs to not break the prior range. Michael Saylor passed BlackRock for the most held Bitcoin. I'm not surprised with that as well. His whole life depends on this token going up. Still all in Bitcoin long from 62K. They never back to that before new all-time high. Maybe new all-time high. It depends on the Fed, right? But I think the Fed is going to be extremely bullish. It's going to be mega, mega bullish. What's going on? Price action is, look, I'll say this to you guys, right? I'll say this to everyone in this. Right now, trading leverage is insanity. I want to be very clear with everyone here. It's real craziness that's going on. The moves that are happening in the market at the moment are crazy. I mean, look, even let's go short, like zoom in here so you can have an understanding of how crazy this is, right? Thanks for someone saying it's absolutely insane. Like, what is happening here is true insanity, right? We're getting swings. These are every single one of these swings. Like, we're getting 1.5% swings in Bitcoin in moments, in seconds, right? Every single one of these wicks could potentially wipe you out. Look, this move, if you're anything above anything above a 20x, that move could potentially wipe you out. A 1% move could potentially wipe you out. Sweeps in 2 minutes. Sweeps in 2 minutes, top to bottom. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely. This is why I'm trying. You have to be very, very careful when you're trading this market. It's insane the volatility in the market. And the thing is, it's breaking all TA rules, right? So you're getting a market structure shifts up, then you're getting liquidity sweeps to rallies to pullbacks to like everything is going on at the same time. It's attacking you with everything. So you just have to scalp. Like, for example, I'll show you the trade that I put in, right? I'll show you the trade that I put in. Here, I said here, I'm going to be putting on a long. What usually happens is that you have an inverse relationship with USDT. So if this is pulling back, we're longing. I did a short, and I put my short at this level. When it hit here, I put long, right? When it started coming down, breaking through here, and it came to this EMA, I did it before, after it broke underneath here, right? And it started to find support. I sold it around this area here on USDT. I didn't even look at Bitcoin. I didn't even look at Bitcoin. I literally looked at USDT. and I put a long here. It broke down here. It bounced, and I closed it. Made $1,500 in that move. And then it ripped and completely destroyed. So what's happening? All of these wicks that are going on is absolute insanity. Like, that is a complete liquidity sweep. That would have wrecked you. That would have wrecked you. This move from here to here is wreck. That is a wreck. Every single one of these crazy wicks we're getting are all market maker slaps in the face. They're just slapping you in the face. And it's just, as I said yesterday as well, right now where we are in the market, in this exact moment that we're sitting in an environment where market makers are amplifying moves because they know that people are utilizing massive levels of leverage. Anything above 20x, you take profits instantaneously, or you can get lucky and it can run, but it can wipe you up in seconds. In seconds it could go. That's what I would say. And you're seeing, look, it's just bouncing up and down. But if you look on a larger time frame, you're like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. It's just like going between the two levels. This is pretty good, right? But if you go into the short time frame where the larger leverages actually matter, right? The larger average matter, where you are literally have to look at the 5-minute chart to that small little move is enough that I need to take it. It's stressful as crazy. That's why you just either do spot. I mean, you can zero leverage as well, right? I hope you guys know that. So what's useful for zero leveraging is when you're doing a short. I want everyone to be understanding. The reason why I set out my graphs the way that I do, right? Right now we're in a ranging market. We've broken through. Hello, Omar, how you doing? We've broken this trend, right? So technically this looks like there should be a progression up, but it's now broken into a ranging move. So you will get pumps and dumps, pumps and dumps, pumps and dumps. And I would say right now, if I was to consider an area where this could be a potential for a long, I still think there's a potential for a long, right? I mean, technically, we created a higher, broken the prior range, so this could continue up. But I'm just saying, where this could be a potential long is at the prior range level, right? So here, I would say here, right there, is a potential really good place to long, and it also lines up almost exactly with the 200-day EMA. And the reason why is because this area here is the last section before we got that move down. That's the bit where it needs to retest for it to find support. Back test down first and then up. Yeah, but it's a minefield, man. That's why you need to play lower leverage levels. Don't mess around. It can be like alluring. You could be like, oh my god, if I just put $100 and put 100x in and it went up 20%, oh, that's like thousands of dollars. But they know that. The exchanges know. Why do you think they offer 100x? You can do 400x on Bitcoin. An error can wipe you out, man. 400x is the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. And what is that? That's what gold traders do. And the reason why gold traders work on those levels is because they work on pips. They're working on minuscule moves. Minuscule moves. If gold moved like this, you'd lose your mind. People would be getting wiped out with millions and billions of dollars worth of wipes that were happening all the time. My spot positions has made me money by far. Yeah, look, always have if you're gonna be in this industry, this is my experience, right? You see, look at the way this is yo-yoing around. Look at that. It's just like slap you in the face type of yo-yoing around, right? Always have your spot bag. And if you want to dabble and learn the trading world, right? Play with small amounts and journal. I still journal every single day. I journal every single day. Every trade I do. every trade I do, there's always something you can learn that you didn't see in the heat of the moment. When you learn it, when you journal it, that's where you have to be. You have to be at that moment to learn from it. Look, right now, if you're taking the long here, which most of you would have, most of you, apart from the people who have experience in season and everything else, most of you are taking this because you're like, oh my God, it's rallying. So let me get onto that. You have to think differently. It's rallying. You have to think, where's the resistance? Where's the resistance for this to not to get there? And you look, why do you think I put this channel here? The largest level of resistance is here, right? I've done 1000x long. Well done, man. With 1000x long, bruv, you need good internet connection. That's how bad it is. If you don't have good internet connection, it will wipe you out. Yeah, you look at where the resistance is, you find that resistance, and the percentage odds of it rejecting off here, especially when you see this a larger level of rejection, here could be this would be an area where you would short. You would like, okay, cool, look, this is rejecting hard. There's a chance that you can do from there, right? And then you put your stop losses in, and you play that odd. You play the odds of it going there. Why do you think I put this order here? Why do you think I put there? Because it's an every area of strong resistance. And I'm like, okay, the percentage value that this could go the way that I want to is higher than 50-50. My edge is that's why I will play it. That's why I made $1,500 on this little play here. And in this market, if you're doing profit and you have a game plan, set the game plan, but never be afraid to pay yourself. Never be afraid to pay yourself. That's my little 2 cents. Long or short. Right now, it's not clear. There's a potential you could short from here. Potential. Look at Bitcoin. You're going to see some. What is going on, man? That's like insane. Moondang will. Oh yeah, let me look at Moondang. Actually, let me add Moondang. Add Fat Cat as well, man. Some might say that might break out soon. I don't know. It could be. It could be that it's up. It's up 4.5x in the past 2 weeks. I don't know. Who knows what it could be? Who knows? Which person would know that something's coming to? Which crazy person that's right in front of you could give you information that could be the case? I don't know. You have to be crazy. Let's put it here. That's what Moondang's up to. What's with the dang? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Full port, man. Full port. Good. Yeah, Moondang looks good. Moondang's already breaking out. What are you talking about? It's not gonna break out. It's already breaking out. It's already breaking out, bro. All memes are gonna do well. All memes. Just don't go into stupid idiot ones that have just launched without knowing what's happening. If there's a good narrative, go into it, play the short term, make your money, and get out. But the ones that have survived the test of time, the ones that have at least a year in their pocket and are still here, are the ones you should be looking at right now. That's the one you should be looking at right now. That's what all I will say. Right. Let's see what's going on. Any other tokens? Anything else you guys want? Anyone on the tube that wants me to look at something? Japanese toilet here. Japanese toilets. Tommy, man. Manu, man. Tommy. Manu. By the way, I'm going to ask everyone something, right? There's a favor I'm going to ask everyone here. It's a huge favor. And I don't know if you guys will do it, right? And it's a massive favor. It's going to be something that only a few of you will do. And I will watch this number move, right? I'll watch this number. If it goes up by how many people? 84, 83 people. This Alvarez at Alvarez __ crypto, right? If you can follow this, it will make me the happiest person ever in the world. You have no idea. No, but seriously, follow it. Like, it would be amazing if you guys can do that for the short time. If you can do that, that would be amazing. If not, then you guys can do whatever you want. Cool. I'm already following you. Oh, thank you so much. What's that? It's my X. I'm just trying to grow it a little bit. I'm trying to get into other platforms and get some movement there. Just in, Iran says it will not send delegation for peace talks until U.S. blockade of the Strait of Hormuz is lifted. It's not blocked, bruv. You're already sending oil through, man. What are you talking about? It's so stupid, honestly. We looked at Tau and Hyper. Tau looks a bit iffy. Hyper looks very good. JD Vance and Co aren't going either. Yeah. That's why I'm seeing a bit of a rug in Z. Yeah, I'm seeing a bit of a rug. That's gonna be not good. That's not good. Yeah, look, as I said. There we go. Render. Let's look at render. What's going on here? What did I just do? I just did something stupid. One sec. Shit, that there. Look at render. It's a shame that you can't play music on YouTube. It's such a like they missed an opportunity there. Render looks very good. These are weekly though. It's gonna take some time to get to. That looks very, very good. What's the RSI look like? Wow, that looks really good. Yeah, Moondown looks good. They're going to meet Trump in DC. I've seen. Let's see. Brent crude above $100. Is it? Not yet. Sorry, I'm just reading something here. Yeah, okay, cool. Where can I get real news from X updates that will affect crypto? If you go, look, we're going to be introducing something into the Alpha Hunters. One of the guys here has created it. That's going to be a live stream of new information coming in, right? So you can go there if you want to. It's there. If anyone wants to join, I can give a 50% discount if anyone wants to. Let me know if anyone wants that. Tron, let's look at Tron. What was weird about Tron, right? This is a weird one. I've never been a fan of Tron, even though it's rallying like crazy. But it was mentioned, specifically mentioned, in the SEC report. Like, Tron was mentioned there. And I always thought that it was a bit of a trash coin, right? So either someone in the SEC has bought this thing, because it's wild. It's wild, the movement that Tron is doing at the moment. And that looks like such a rug, though. Sorry. It's not going to be. I don't think it will be. I'm not saying that. But if I saw that in a meme coin, I'm like, okay. No, it's actually quite healthy. I'm messing around. But yeah, this was mentioned in the SEC document by name, which is crazy if you think about it, right? It's absolutely crazy that they've done something on that level. So Tron could potentially be a good one. I mean, look, this is the thing. You need to, like, the government and the way that the governments work, right? They have to be transparent about things. And they've literally told you what tokens are stated exactly, specifically as non-securities. And when a the government regulatory body is saying these are okay, then you gotta listen to them. If it's not going to be, if it's not going to go through regulatory capture, then you need to be in this scenario. If you guys know what regulatory capture is that large institutions are actually not allowed to put money at risk unless you sign up to it, right? And the larger the money is, the more that it will go against something called regulatory capture, where if they put their money in and it goes against the regulations, their money gets trapped there, so they will not go into that risk. But if the SEC, the actual body that is going to be governing this industry, says Tron is okay, maybe buy Tron. That's what I'm saying. The only thing I could say to you guys, maybe that's the thing that you need to be doing. Listen to what they're telling you. What's going on here? That's what I was saying on that note. Yeah. Anything else, guys? Go on, throw me any questions you want. Anything you want. Maybe you want to know something about something or other. Oh God, I am knackered though. I might get a Oh, I'm gonna be going on a trip next week on Tuesday, so I'm gonna be streaming from like wild and interesting places. Maybe from a boat, maybe from a villa, maybe from another villa. There's definitely 2 villas involved. Thoughts on Tau Bintez? You know what worries about people talking about Tau, right? Is this Echelon Prime and maybe SMT swarm markets? But Eli, man, I need to get your understanding of how you look at these graphs. Honestly, you should. Well, you should, man. Just can you somehow get into the group and just throw your thoughts on each of these interesting products that you're looking at? Bought 3 bags of TRX at 0.7. That's a nice buy. I'm at work, lol. I'll check it out. Yeah, the thing with Tau BitTens, I'm sensing a lot of FOMO buys that are now underwater at the moment, so they're hoping for this thing to come back. Whether it'll come back, potentially it'll come back. I mean, it's still relatively strong, but it's gonna go down for a bit. The thing that has made it powerful is completely not there anymore. Hello, Alvarez. Hope you are good. Do you think Whiff will still? I think Whiff is gonna do well. Let me have a look at Whiff. Someone talked very nicely to me, so I was like, yeah, all right, cool. I'll look at Pi Network and I'll look at. Just keep asking questions. I will get to all of your questions, man. Just look at Whiff. Let's see what Whiff's up to. Do I have Whiff here? What? Live is restricted in recommendations and search results for 10 minutes due to repeated prolonged actions that lack sustained engagement, such as remaining off screen or inactive. What? What does that mean? How do you think that the world will end? The end of? No, I don't think so. I'm literally here, bruv. I need to. Do I need to keep talking all the time? I think I need to keep talking all the time so TikTok doesn't think I'm some sort of. All right, let me just get to your tokens. One second. Free indicator for moving averages. You definitely have to have moving averages. It's super duper important. Every institution's worth their salt looks at moving averages. Pi Network. Let's look at what Pi is. Man, Pi was the thing back in the day. Pi was the Mac Daddy of all tokens. What's happened to it now? Oh dear. Oh dearie. Oh, it's all right. It's not bad. I'm not liking it's already had its pump though. That's not nice. It's a Pi Network. Oof, that doesn't look good. Pi doesn't look good. Eesh, that looks really bad. What do you trade? I trade Bitcoin and ETH mainly, but the reason why I trade those tokens is because I traded much larger amounts, man. TikTok hates you. I genuinely think it hates me. I genuinely think it hates me. It thinks that I'm not worth streaming, even though I've been streaming for like 2 hours. Crazy. You may stop that slimming. What's slimming? I'm not slimming. I'm way overweight. What are you talking about? I am not slim in any form or understanding of the word slim. Do you have ribbons in stochastic area? So of course I do. I have my. Do you want to see my ribbons? I show my ribbons. Yeah, there's ribbons. Bow. For beginners, what would you suggest they trade? Bitcoin. It's the slowest moving, most liquid trade out there, and its swings normally aren't ridiculous, but they seem to be ridiculous at this present moment. Look at these swings, man. Look at those. These type of wicks you're seeing are like in meme coin wicks. You know what I mean? What happened to Social AI? The guy that was the leader of it basically rugged the project. That's what happened. He rugged the project, disappeared from the face of the earth. Supposedly all this, that, and the other. That's the case of that. Do you think Casper can come back? Let me have a look, Casper. Where's my Casper? Do I have Casper here? I'm a holder of Casper. I think he could. Let me have a look. What happened to gifts and your chair? You can't give me gifts because TikTok says I'm not doing anything of value, which is kind of them. And it's gonna be for 10 minutes. You can't give me gifts. And the chair is still stuck in Italy, and they want me to pay like a stupid amount of money. I'm still fighting them at the moment. Is AI trading better than normal? No, definitely not. Machine learning trading, yes. AI will hallucinate and you'll lose all your money, man. Be careful with that. No, why don't I just do that? I don't want that. 1 second. Let's look at Casper. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, Casper looks good. Casper looks like it's on the verge of breakout, actually. What are you talking about? That looks good. It's going to take weeks, though. Be careful, right? This is on the weekly I'm showing you guys, so you understand. Yeah, Casper is on the verge of a breakout, man. What are you talking about? Casper looks good. Weeks, though. It's going to take weeks. Is AI FET? Let's have a look at FET. There's a whole bunch of people talking about FET. I think, were they doing some sort of marketing campaign or something? Why was everyone talking about FET so much? Where is FET? Oh, here we go. I mean, and I'm looking at really long time frames here. I mean, it looks relatively good. But that little, you know, excuse me. But that, why can't I see that? 1 second. What just happened? Yo, what just happened? Let me just move this out of the way. Cancel all the member? No. I think you'll be fine. Just have to wait, man. It's just a matter of time. Look, I'll say this with FET, right? It's sitting at support out of a breakout. Now, for some reason, this is broken out before everyone else. And the thing is, I'm seeing a lot of people talk about FET for some reason. And it could be some form of a marketing, maybe. But the fact that it is sitting at support, if this on the weekly has been restored, my gifting has been restored. All right. Now, just because the gifting has been restored, you need to throw thousands of 1 cent at me. Thousands. Absolute thousands. Let's go. You're not going to do it. I know you're not going to do it. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I would say this, look. If we get a week, if this week ends green for FET, right, then we have a chance for this to recover. If the weekly turns red, this will most probably pull back. So watch that. That looks pretty good though. It looks okay. It's fine. It looks like it's finding support. It needs to find support, at least on the daily. Let's see. Keep an eye on that. Dumpy dump time. No, not really. Not really. We'll see. We'll see. It's just hella all over the place at the moment. So that doesn't mean much. But you guys have to, it's still not possible to give gifts. It just said it, you could get gifts. What? Why can't you give TikTok? They want to give me cents, please. Cents, bruv. Asta. Oh, wow. Let's look at Asta. Let's have a look at Asta. Do I have Asta here? I should do. There you go. God, I'm tired, man. It's been a long day. Super long day. That's what I'll say. Can you still not gift me? Because it looks like my viewers are going down because someone reported my live, obviously. No, you can't gift, yeah. Asta looks okay. Actually looks okay. Asta, whoa, why am I saying Asta looks so good? Yeah, Asta looks pretty good. Yeah. Asta looks pretty damn good, man. It looks good, but it looks like the actual project itself is buying it. That's massive levels of like, wow, that's massive levels of consolidation, guys. Like, I mean, this could be really interesting. Really interesting. I like that. That looks pretty good. ICP. I'll look at ICP and head off because, you know, TikTok is not liking me today for some reason. And I don't even know why. That's my favorite part. Why? Why you not like me, bruv? Let's look at ICP. I have a problem with ICP. The guys who run ICP really annoy me. I was like secondhand thank you very much, Big Al. Thank you so much. I was, where's my ICP here? I don't know where ICP is. 1 second. Why do I not have ICP? Do I have ICP? Oh, that's weird. Okay, cool. Whatever. All right, let's look at ICP. That's just the way that they run the company really annoys me. They did some shady shit when I was back then. I actually worked with ICP back then. It's roundabout way, marketing wise, but man, they did some shady stuff, not cool stuff, man. So all the people that yeah, it's okay. That doesn't look, ICP doesn't look good. That wouldn't be my ideal play. Maybe. Let's have a look. I'm seeing something that I want to see because I don't like this project. Yeah, it's all right. It's nothing looks. It wouldn't be my first choice. Last one, Aerodrome. All right, let's look at Aerodrome. Aerodrome and I'm out. Aerodrome and I'm out. Aerodrome and I'm out. Base is heating up though. ETH is heating up. That's really, you should be. I mean, ETH meme coins are heating up. Yeah, Aerodrome. Yeah, this looks good. This looks really good. Aerodrome looks really good. I'm talking again the weekly though, so be careful, right? Don't just full port in, but this looks really good. See the consolidation starts and the breakout. This looks really good. If it can hold the prior range, and it looks like it is, wow, that looks so good. Yeah, Aerodrome looks very good. It looks like it's already broken out. It's because of ETH. Look, ETH is gaining some strength, right? So ETH, I would, in fact, I'm going to say that in the Alpha Hunters group. 1 second. Let me just write this here. ETH is, yeah, keep an eye on ETH. Oh my god, look what's going on here. Oh my god. It's some funny times. All right, okay, cool. Look, guys, I'm gonna love and leave you guys. Make sure you go and check out the group. Make sure, did anyone join the or should I start something new? One person joined. Wow, amazing. I might start a Telegram group just like open for everyone to join. I think I might do that. What should I call it? Let me just leave it there. What should I call my free and open Telegram that people can chat there and I drop things in there and drop tokens and all that kind of stuff? What should I and like opportunities? Does anyone want that? Does anyone want a channel, a Telegram channel that does that? Firstly, would anyone want that? Would anyone join that? Would anyone join a free group? But I'm just gonna say, right? I'm just gonna say, it's gonna be full of like, you know, Alva Hunters messaging you, or not Alva Hunters, Alvarez messaging you. Do you want to go into the new token? Do you want to do? Okay, all right. I'm gonna do that. Beta Hunters. Thank you so much, Anthony. I feel like you have some animosity towards me. Oh my god. Technically, right? That project that you were talking about did do a 70x. Let's be clear about that. Let's just, all right, just want to be clear about that. All right, never mind. So yeah, okay, I'll create something. I want to name them. No, not my name. Something else. Like. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna name it Japanese Toilet. All right, Japanese Toilet is gonna be the name of the group. Done. Japanese Toilet. All right, that's it. That's what I'm making it right now. I'm gonna make it right now. Japanese Toilet. Yeah, Japanese Toilet. Japanese Toilet. Okay. Who would join Japanese Toilet? Would anyone join? Nah. All right. Okay. Linda, you tell me. Let's get Linda. I'm assuming you're female. I'm assuming. All right. Let's get a lady's point of view here. Let's get a lady's point of view. What should I name the channel? I want to hear Linda, because the way she said nah, she's like, I haven't joined that. Why would I go into the toilet? Nah, not just not a group named Toilet. Wow. Why did that hurt me? It's just a lady thing, right? Women have a way of saying something, right? Women have a way of saying something that sounds normal but seems to hurt for some reason. I feel like I've said something stupid. I'll think of something. AI Sports. I'll call it Linda. All right. I'll join the Linda group. No, I'm not good at all about crypto. I could do that. That sounds fun. No, but I want it to be open. Should I make it an open group where people can talk, or should I just make it into like one of those groups where people can join and just watch the things I drop in there, information and all that kind of stuff? Should I just make it into like a call group that way, so people can join and everything else on that level? What do you think? Do you guys want to chat? I mean, the problem with chatting and stuff like that is that then there'll be a whole bunch of, yeah, just watching. All right, okay, cool. I'm gonna create a group, right? And what I'll do is I'll do some sort of giveaway, right? I'll give some sort of giveaway where one of the first, I don't know, 200 people or whatever go in there is gonna win something, and I'll keep doing that every live that I do. I'll do something on that level. Yeah, does that sound good? All right, I'll make something up. I'll think about it, and then we can go from there. All right, you guys are absolutely amazing, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for spending 2 hours of your precious time and all that kind of stuff. You guys have been incredible. Means a lot. Love, affection, jazz, all that kind of stuff. It's been a tiring day. All right, appreciate it. Take care. Peace. Love. All right. Okay, cool. All right, and for you guys on the tube, you guys are absolutely incredible, right? I'm gonna put everything into Alpha Hunters. Alpha Hunters get everything first, right? So everything will go into Alpha Hunters first, and then go into everything else that will go from there. Everything, Alpha Hunters is number one. Cancel the